Very good morning, students, and welcome back to the grammar classes. Today we'll be doing chapter 15 of your grammar book, that is past continuous tense. Children, in past continuous tense, we talk about the events or actions which were going on or continue in the past time. So this is how we can define it. Past continuous tense. It tells about the timing of an action when we were in the middle of doing something at a particular moment in the past. Now, the form of verb to be used in past continuous tense. Here, we have to use the auxiliary verbs was or were with the fifth form of verb. Fifth form of verb, that is V1 plus ing. Now children, let us see the rules for making declarative sentences in past continuous tense. So here, with the single subjects like I, he, she, it, or single noun, we have to add was plus the fifth form of verb. Let us see some examples. Example 1. I was playing with my friends. He was riding a bike. She was sleeping peacefully last night. Priya was jogging in the park yesterday. Now, with the first person plural subject, we, second person singular and plural subject, you, and third person plural subject, they, or plural noun, we have to add were plus the fifth form of the verb. Now let us see some examples. Example 1. We were planning a picnic last month. Number 2. You were driving the car nicely. Example 3. They were making fun of each other. Number 4. Teachers were having lunch together yesterday. Rules for making negative sentences in past continuous tense. Now, with singular subjects like I, he, she, it, or single noun, we have to add was plus not plus fifth form of the verb. Now let us see some examples. Number 1. I was not driving the car which got broken. Number 2. He was not preparing well enough to compete. Number 3. She was not eating healthy food. Number 4. The watchman was not doing his duty last night. Now, with first person plural subject, we, second person singular and plural subject, you, and third person plural subject, they, or plural noun, we have to add were plus not plus the fifth form of the verb. Now let us see some examples. Number 1. We were not taking the pandemic seriously. Number 2. You were not helping your friends in need. Number 3. They were not doing exercises properly. Number 4. The students were not attending online classes. Now, rules for making interrogative sentences in past continuous tense. Here, with the singular subjects I, he, she, it, or single noun, we have to add was before these subjects and the fifth form of the verb afterwards. Let us see some examples. Number 1. Was I sleeping during the movie yesterday? Number 2. Was he behaving well in the party last night? Number 3. Was she doing her homework at dinner time? Number 4. Was the lawyer arguing the case in the court? Now, with first person plural subject, we, second person singular and plural subject, you, and third person plural subject, they, or plural noun, we have to add were before the subject and the fifth form of the verb afterwards. Now let us see some examples. Number 1. Were we doing our duties truly? Number 2. Were you trying to jump over the wall last night? Number 3. Were they going to USA last year? Were the politicians taking care of the voters? Now, let us see some usage of past continuous tense. Number 1. It talks about action taking place at a specific time in the past. For example, she was having lunch at 1:30 p.m. yesterday. Number 2. On 6th October 2020, I was celebrating my birthday. Number 3. My parents were watching a movie in the theater last Friday. Number 2. It describes two actions that happened at the same time in past. For example, the children were talking while the teacher was taking attendance. Number 2. We were enjoying the New Year party while the farmers were protesting on the road. Number 3. The past continuous tense describes an unfinished job that was interrupted by another event. For example, I was cooking when she was knocking the door. Number 2. We were playing a cricket match when she was passing by us. Okay, children. So I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something about the past continuous tense. For your assignments, you have to complete the exercise of this chapter. And for any doubts or queries, feel free to write down in the query section. Till then, thank you very much and God bless you all.